welcome everyone to another live Reiki healing. Thank you so much for being here tonight, whether you're joining me on TikTok live or on YouTube. I'm grateful to have you. Hey Sam, how are you? Hey Kimmy, I've had a lot going on. Oh, I missed you too. Yeah, I have no excuse. I did have a lot of personal life changes and things going on these past several days, including last night. Just a lot has happened. I wasn't able to get on last night because I was super tired from driving. But Sam, I promise, and the rest of you, I promise to do my due diligence to changing these emotes. Well, Julie, thank you for being here, by the way. You can keep looking forward to those new emotes. Tomorrow, more than likely. Yeah, there's a lot going on. But I'm grateful that all of you are here. Oh, I'm glad you're here too, Julie. Much love to you. Suncumber, welcome. Yeah, I gotta look out for me. I had some major life changes, some major things going on, and I also have a lot of work to do for my NFT project with the frogs, but I haven't been able to draw them because my SD card, not my SD card, my external storage was left behind, so I'm getting that mailed to me. There's a lot going on that I'm not going to get into right now, but maybe after. Right now we're just going to focus on releasing what's no longer serving us. Yeah, positive changes. Absolutely. All about stepping out of that comfort zone, right, and into the unknown. So yeah, tonight we are working on releasing what's no longer serving us, transmuting energies like anger and grief, anxiety, opening ourselves up to more love. And of course, letting go of some stress, getting ready for bed. Heather, I am so sorry to hear that, my friend. But I invite you, take a deep, cleansing breath right now and just breathe in. Breathe in that beautiful white light from Source with me. Feel it pouring in through the top of your head, through your crown. And hold it for just a moment. And exhale all that BS from your day. I feel that, Julie. Just take some deep breaths with me and be here with me in the present moment. I know that's sometimes very difficult when you're going through grief, sadness, overwhelming emotions, but grounding yourself in the present moment will help you pull yourself out of those emotions and look at them from the perspective of your higher self. Hey Madison, it's good to see you. Yeah, I apologize for not being live last night. I was just so busy and so exhausted. There's a lot going on. And thank you. Yeah, the verification. I had basically messaged Instagram enough of times because there were people posing as myself trying to scam you guys. And I was like, hey, is there a way I can like possibly get verified? Because I've had this happen and people are like actually losing money to scammers. It's not cool. Yeah. There's a lot of energy in the air. Hey, Tim. Donate to some church. That's wild. Yeah, people will say just about anything, and it's really upsetting that these people like prey on others who are dealing with grief and loneliness and are looking for comfort and some sort of answers, and they just prey on them for money. Oh, Kimmy. I'm glad you're all here tonight. Oh, thank you, Julia, for the love you. I love you too. Hey, Tina, thank you for the roses. I really appreciate you being here tonight. Is it tomorrow night? I get them mixed up sometimes. But the moon does look quite beautiful. Always does. Tamika Michelle, hello. Thank you for the roses. You wake up, darling. Thank you for the babbity rabbity. Whoa. Let me take a few moments just to pluck out some energies that we've got in our auras that's not serving us anymore. Julia, that sounds wonderful. You know, when I was a kid, I had an uncle who bought me a telescope one time and helped me set it up, and it's a wonderful experience for a kid to see that. That's really cool of you. Oh, Madison, trying to get it so you don't suffer from insomnia no more. I've been there and it sucks. But the size of a stick. That was me too, back then. Thank you so much, Wake Up Darling, for the subscription. I love you, and I'm so, so grateful for you. Thank you. Welcome to the sub club. That is so cool. The cell phones in Beirut, thank you for the TikTok and the lightning bolt. Nicole, thank you for the cat paws. I love you too. Thank you so much. Thanks for the babbity rabbity. Thank you, Julie, for the butterfly. Thank you, Annie Oakley, for the mate teas. You really don't want me to go to sleep, do you? Thank you, Tina, for the roses. Thank you, Cell Phones in Beirut, for the April. Butterflies. I love butterflies. Tina, my goodness, thank you so much for subscribing. Much love to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful. Welcome to the sub club. Magnesium gummies and trazodone. Ooh, I don't recommend trazodone, but it will put you to sleep. Oh, that's so cool, Julie. It's like your sign. So a lot of times when I make moon water, because I'm going to make some tomorrow night, I'll sit with the water under the full moon, okay? And I'll meditate on my intentions, especially my intentions for the month or the immediate future. What am I trying to manifest? What am I trying to work on? What am I trying to get better at? Okay? Hey, Kat, welcome. It's good to see you. Yeah, we are talking about the full moon. We're talking a little bit about moon water. And I like to sit with that water and think about those intentions. What am I trying to manifest? What am I trying to work on? How am I trying to get better? What am I trying to do for myself? And while holding that water under the light of the full moon, I will feel those intentions charging up that water. Flowing into the water. And then I'll say something, some type of invocation, asking the moon to charge up this water, power up my intentions for the greatest and highest good of all. Leave the water out overnight, and the next day, drink it throughout the day. I'd probably drink about a quarter of it in the morning, and then drink it throughout the day, you know? Absolutely spiritual intention, or I'm sorry, spiritual protection, whatever you like. You could also make sun water too, charging it with the sun. And of course, also, you can leave your crystals out tomorrow night to get charged up for the full moon. It'll supercharge any workings you do use the crystals for. Yep, leaving your crystals out. But it's really up to you. You can make tea with the water. You can cook with it. You know. Thank you, Annie, for the fire and the lightning bolts. Much love. Hey, Desert Mystic, welcome. Do I believe in NDEs? That perhaps there's an afterlife? Oh, dude, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'll talk about that for a moment. You made one night a while back and your dogs took it. Wait, what did you make that they took? Yeah, so again, these are my own personal beliefs. You guys are entitled to your own way to experience reality and your own brand of spirituality, but I'm a believer in reincarnation. I believe that I've been here before, many different lives, many different bodies, and I'm here. And even though I forget, each time I come down here, I have roles to fulfill and things to do. And I know that with each lifetime, I'm growing, gaining more awareness, raising my consciousness, and getting better. So, yeah. And I believe that after we go, We have like a life review. We go over our lives and what we did wrong. We kind of take a little breather in between lives and spend time with loved ones and old friends and spirit guides. And then when we're ready, we choose to come back down here. So it's kind of like when we do choose to come down here, we're playing certain roles, and there are certain things that we agree to experience when we come down here. You know, and to a certain extent, we agree to experience the tragedy or the sadness or the pain. But eventually, I mean, we don't continue reincarnating forever. By the way, Giggle Popcorn, thank you so much for all the gifts. I love you so much. That is so incredibly kind of you. I can't even name them all because they're all flying by so fast. Wow, thank you so much. And you too, Annie. Thank you. But everything we experience here is for our greatest and highest good. You know, the universe has our back throughout all of it. We are loved and we are supported. We have spirit guides on our team. We have guardian angels. Everything is for our highest good. There is nothing that we're experiencing that we're not meant to experience, nothing that we can't handle. You know, the universe never gives us anything that we're not strong enough to take on. You know what I mean? Thank you so much, Giggle Popcorn. You don't have to spend all your coins on me, but I'm so grateful. I appreciate you. My goodness. But anyway, that's like my perspective on spirituality, and I'm happy to talk about it more, talk about reincarnation more, answer any questions. But again, you know, you guys are completely entitled to your own beliefs. That's just what the conclusions that I've drawn based on my own experiences and meditations. Thank you, BB, for the gifts as well, and Annie, and JJ's hobbies. Thank you. I'm going to snatch a few more bits of psychic debris, a little bit of energetic gunk out of our auras so we can release them. Rose quartz. You know what? Before I leave tonight, I brought my rose quartz, my favorite rose quartz piece, and it's somewhere around here. I want to show it to you, as well as my Lemurian quartz. I'm just so excited about them. I don't do aura readings, wake up darling, no. But I channel Reiki, and I talk a lot. Hey Gianna, what's up? Thanks for coming through. We've missed you as well. Doing super great. Hey there, Chelsea, welcome back. Thanks, Madison, for the choco strawberries. That sounds delicious. Super good. The P.O. box. Okay. I'm behind on so much stuff. I'll do the P.O. box ASAP. Maybe I can do it tomorrow out in town. Thanks, Julie, for the rock and roll. I love rock and roll. Put another dime in the jukebox, baby. Yeah, I frequently feel overwhelmed Hey, Chelsea. But it's much like us all. We have to remember to take it slow, ground ourselves, breathe, bring ourselves back into the present moment, right? Hey, Red Fox Love, good to see you. Let's get some selenite out here. Using selenite now to help sweep away that negativity. Absolutely, Kat. Anybody can make a very simple energetic shield around their aura. All it takes is just a few moments of concentration and using your willpower. A little meditative activity. I've got a video for it up on TikTok and I think on YouTube as well, but I'll briefly go over it. I have done one-on-one Reiki sessions and in person before, but not in a professional sense. I've given Reiki to friends and family in person and over distance, but another thing that I want to do or should do before I begin Reiki sessions in a professional sense is to get some liability insurance so that everyone's protected. Oh, thank you, Laura. That's really cool, thank you. Appreciate you looking out for me. Also, hey Jen, welcome. Thank you, Annie, for the roses, by the way. Hey, Mom Revamped. Meg, my goodness, thank you so much for subscribing to me. I love you, and I'm so grateful for you. Welcome to the sub club. It's crazy, you can change your address online. Wow, I must be getting old. I remember doing a change of address as something you either had to fill it out and take it to the post office, pretty much. They'd send you a form when you're moving. Thank you, Laura, for the fire. Thank you, Opal, for the Enjoy Music. Welcome, Meg. Thank you, Soul Coronel, for the Enjoy Music. Thank you very much. Thank you, Opal, for the Enjoy Music. Oh yeah, Meg. I don't typically stream on the weekends. Sometimes I'll stream with Richard on Saturday. This weekend and Monday I was especially busy. I apologize. But I'm getting more settled now. Although still busy. Oh, that would be fun. Yeah, so Britt, speaking about that, when I lived in California, we used to, at the Reiki studio where I was attuned, my master and teacher would hold these Reiki share evenings, like once every couple of weeks or once a week. And a bunch of us would get together in the evening and just kind of like do Reiki on one another. We do Reiki on one another, like one-on-one, to kind of get practice. We would all receive an attunement or a Reiju, and we would have like a group Reiki session. It was really cool. But yeah, typically my schedule is Monday through Thursdays on TikTok at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then on Fridays, I'm on my YouTube channel, Spirit Pond, at 9 p.m. Eastern. So by the way, if you haven't checked me out on YouTube yet, please go check me out over there on Spirit Pond. The link's in my bio. Yeah, Chelsea, Reiki Share is so much fun. You meet new people, you meet new practitioners, you get to swap stories, you get to talk about, like what works for you or share techniques. And it's really fun because you get to practice and just share that beautiful energy. Everyone receives healing. It's so cool. I am way far up north in New York, though. And yes, Meg, Spirit Pond. Yes, Sam. So once I get this P.O. box up here, I have sprays are downstairs. I just have to throw some labels on them and throw them in bags. And they're basically ready to ship. I just need the P.O. box. And I think I could do that tomorrow. So I'm on it. I really appreciate you, Sam, for, staying on me with this stuff. Yeah, today is Sub Club Day. That's so cool. Sometimes you do a drumming and would share what came up for us. Wow. That's really cool. I love it. Love it. Love you guys. Thank you, Wake Up Darling, for the cloud bread and the ice cream cone. Gianna for the pandas. Thank you. Yeah, all in divine timing, Heather, right? All in divine timing. Thank you, Opal, for the hand heart. Thank you, Chevy, for the rose. I do believe I just said Chevy. Yeah, I feel whenever we get overwhelmed, bringing ourselves back to the present moment can be so helpful for just reminding us that most of the problems that we're facing, I mean, there are real challenges, but we kind of give it an emotional attachment, or we make a lot out of it in our minds. But when we bring ourselves back to the present moment, we really ground ourselves there. And I'm talking truly just sit in the present with no thought, no expectation, no attachment. It brings you this enormous sense of calm and peace. And you're just totally great being in the moment, being present, experiencing life, just observing. If you take a moment to quiet your thoughts and just observe, you know what I mean? It's really... I missed the hat and mustache, Madison. I'm so sorry. Usually I'll do like a country accent for that thing. I missed it. But thank you. Oh, that's so cool. That was cool. Thank you, Madison. Oh, that's great. I love that. Thank you for the mariachi hat, Julie. Much love. Hey, Allie, I see you there. Welcome. Thanks for coming through. Hey TJ, welcome. Thank you for the superpower. And Chelsea, no, I don't think so. At least not to my knowledge. I was attuned to Reiki in the summer of 2020. That's when I learned, when I felt drawn to it. I'd known about Reiki for a while, the concept of it, but I feel like we're meant to experience things when we're meant to. I had a lot of growing up to do and a lot of lessons to learn before I feel like I was ready. And some days I still don't feel like I'm ready. Always just do the best we can. I haven't done a sound bath in a little while, but if you guys are interested, I can do one. Maybe I can start a poll and ask you all if you'd like that, a sound bath. Sam gave an emphatic yes. Cat's like, yes. Definitely with the bowls. A sound bath. So I basically, instead of channeling Reiki directly to everyone, the way I'm doing right now, to the collective, for everyone's highest good, I channel Reiki through these singing bowls, and I have a set of 7 of them, one for each chakra. Different sounds, all in 432 hertz frequency. Hood, sir. Yeah. Yes, hood, sir. And I play the bowls, and we listen to some relaxing music. Sometimes I bring in some tuning forks, and the Reiki flows with the frequencies of the sound. And for those, we don't really do any talking. We just kind of let the sound wash over us. The frequencies bathe us. That's kind of where we get the bath of the sound bath. And it's extremely, extremely relaxing. Whenever I'd go to sound baths, when I first found out about them, I would just fall asleep right in them or have the most deepest, pure meditation, visions, past life, memory, recall. Because a lot of times, just with those frequencies just washing over, you get into the right meditative state. You ask Source, you ask your guides to help reveal anything to you, what might help, whatever you can use for your highest good. Hey, Sammy. And you ask them to reveal it to you, and in meditation, you might have some crazy visions. Also helps you release things that are no longer serving you and stuff. Sammy came by. I mean, not quite like binaural beats. It's like a frequency healing. The frequencies wash over us, and they affect our frequency, like a bioelectric level, you know. Thank you for the cat paws. Wake up, darling. That's so cool. I love that your cats are attentive Reiki enthusiasts. But binaural beats also use frequencies. So I think it's the same principle. Speaking of frequencies, let me bring out 528 hertz to listen to. This is one of my favorites because it fills us with love, inspires us with creativity, raises our cell energy. It really invigorates our entire being and enhances that feeling of interconnectedness with all things. So give a listen with me to 528 hertz and breathe it in and feel it soak into your cells. I'm grateful for all the cat watchers in the live stream tonight. Since this frequency ties into our solar plexus, you can feel, or you could breathe in the frequency and feel it vibrating in your solar plexus, which is, it's like right above your belly button, you know, like 2 or 3 finger widths above your belly button lies your solar plexus. And there's your sense of self, your willpower, your creativity. Focus on your breathing too, guys. Focus on your breathing. Take those deep cleansing breaths. Breathe that Reiki energy in. Breathe out that negativity or any energies that are no longer serving you. Breathe them out. Feel them sink into the earth. Breathe in. Breathe in that divine love. Breathe in that warm light from Source, that nourishing energy. Feel it uplifting you. Feel it spreading throughout your body like a warmth, tingling in your extremities, exciting your tissues and organs. Your energy is dancing and coming alive. Breathe out. Let go of that negativity. Let go of that sadness. Breathe in the oneness. Breathe in the assurance that you're not alone. Breathe in that knowledge that we are all connected. That everything is okay. Breathe in the calm. Breathe out the loneliness and the fear. Breathe out the worries. Let them sink into the earth. Let the earth take your worries and fears and transmute them back into love. Breathe in the divine light. Let it nourish your spirit. Let it fill you with courage, comfort, and peace. Breathe out irritation and any excess energy you're holding on to. Thank you, Sam, for the 16 ice cream cones. My goodness, what am I going to do with those? Let them melt into a big bowl and serve it like a punch bowl at a party. Eat all that ice cream, I'll be sick. Maybe my 7 tiny dinies can help me. This is 528 hertz, Jen. 528 hertz. You guys want some ice cream? You know, in some ways, Suncumber, because there is a collectiveness, but there's also an individuality, and it's a balance because we are part of a greater consciousness. We are all one, right? One is all, and all is one. We are the universe experiencing itself from a very unique perspective that is ourselves. But we simultaneously experience the universe. I believe we'll realize a lot more once we unlock more psychic abilities like telepathy, and I guess telepathy was the main one. Because we are so connected energetically already. I know that you and I could feel it right now. Energetically connected. It's what drew you here. It's what drew us together in this universe, because nothing happens by coincidence or accident. We were somehow drawn to each other by way of our vibration, our frequency, our energetic connection. We were pulled together, and we're sharing this space right now because we vibrate similarly. Thank you, E. Miller Time, for the subscription. So much love to you. Thank you. I'm so grateful. Welcome to the sub club. Thank you. I'm going to whack this thing one more time. Thank you for the sub-star. But yeah, in realizing that energetic connection, we have abilities that are open to us, like telepathy, that we just need to tap into, that we've forgotten how to use over the thousands of years. But I believe we've done it before. Telepathy and other psychic abilities that were once available to all of us. And I believe through raising our collective vibration and frequency, we can all access, excuse me, those wondrous abilities again. Yeah, I love listening to tuning forks and frequencies, Madison. So soothing. And it's great that there's, we live in such a beautiful universe that has like healing frequencies for just about everything. My vibration right now, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. See what happens whenever I start channeling Reiki. No matter how I might go into it, before I start, there's this wonderful feeling of calm. And peace that comes over me. Channeling. And it's just this beautiful knowing. It's that connection that I feel so deeply to all of you, to all of everything. And as I sit here, even just occupying such a tiny space on our planet and our universe, I feel at one with all of it. And I feel like if we only just extend our awareness as far as the eye can see, I can let my energy touch the entire planet, everything in and around it, everything throughout time and space. I feel like I'm touching simultaneously with my awareness, connected to it all, if that makes any sense. Do I do this all the time, like channel Reiki full time? I guess you could say that. I do make healing videos every day, just about. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. So you guys can check me out on Instagram. Instagram is a place where we definitely won't have scammers, because I got verified there yesterday, which I'm very grateful for. So if you guys want to check me out on Instagram, I post reels of all the videos I post here too. And that link is also in my bio. Hey, little Jenny. It does make complete sense? I hope so. So when I rub my hands, it's to stimulate the chakras in my fingers and palms, is what I'm doing. Kind of just gets everything buzzing. Oh, Sigma Daisy. I love that so much. You sat with your plants and crystals this afternoon, just being grateful. That's really, really cool. I want to get some plants. I'm making a lovely meditation, like sacred space corner where I do all my Reiki stuff and have all my crystals, and I want to put some plants here. Yeah, the Instagram, for that algorithm and for like helping creators and showing content to people and getting people out there, it really does suck. TikTok is way better. Yeah. You want to do a Zen room? Yeah. Just a place where I can be surrounded by crystals. Because I can't stop buying them. Oh, I love that. You bought a little tapestry. That's so cool. Yeah, E. Miller time. Plants are so great. They're great at cleansing the air. Obviously converting CO2 to oxygen, but they're really great energy cleansers. And some have different properties than others, as you know. I mean, herbalism and stuff like that. Plants are very spiritual. Plants have a consciousness and an awareness and intelligence all their own. And on this beautiful planet, different plants have different magical and healing properties. And it's all about working with them, speaking to them, and showing them gratitude and care and attention and love. You could do some fantastic energetic and spiritual work with plants. I love succulents too, Heather. I have one succulent I've been caring for since 2014, believe it or not. An old friend at this point. If I were to die, I'd be heartbroken if they were to die. What did I say earlier, Sam? A wonderful fact that you learned. Your mint plant is very dramatic. It's kind of funny. It has a personality in its own way. That's beautiful. I love mint. Succulents just require some extra TLC sometimes, depending on the species, Different humidities, temperatures, soil, Typically most succulents require a very loose, gravelly soil because they don't like to sit in water for too long. If they sit in water too long, their roots can get all, what am I looking for? What's the word? Messed up, or their roots can rot. So they need well-draining, loose soil, lots of nutrients. There have been only 100 billion people who have ever lived if you take all the different genes. Really? Whoa. Dramatic plants. And calculate how many combinations of genes that could be made. The number is stupendously larger. And the 100 billion who have ever lived, mathematically most people who could exist will never exist. It's very interesting. Oh, Jenny, that's wonderful. By that alone, you are alive against stupendous odds. I like that. I got my succulent plant in California, 2014. You got your mom her very first orchid in her whole life, and she transplanted it and killed it after I told her no. Oh, sorry. I wish to be as strong as a plant. You already are strong. I'll bring out some amethyst now. You've had an orchid for 3 years, Gianna, but she was doing fantastic, but now she's droopy. Oh no. Yeah, Jen, and there's some devices apparently you can get out there where you can hook up electrodes to your plants and listen to the music they create and the sounds they make. My fingers are doing much better. Thank you for asking, Allie. And yeah, Madison, amethyst is a very calming, relaxing stone. It's really beautiful. My favorite. Hey Ryan, welcome. It's great to see you. Much love to you. In fact, my most recent video that I haven't uploaded yet because I've been so busy, but I need to edit and upload on YouTube, is with amethyst. Time flies with you guys. Also, time is a weird human construct and it's not even real. Just think about that for a moment, guys. That outside of this three-dimensional matrix that we live in, right? We have these fleshy bodies and experience solid matter. We experience the passage of time, past, present, and future. In reality, all there is the present moment, this moment that we're sharing right now, the only moment that ever really exists. And we're always here in the present moment. Time really isn't a thing. And outside of this third dimension, everything happens at the same time. And everything is happening at once. So think about that for a second. All the lifetimes that you've ever lived, all of your incarnations, previous and future, are all technically happening at the same time. Madison, I only wear 2 rings. No, I wear 3 rings to sleep. My favorite ones. But I'm not going to tell you which 3. Don't do this to me right now. Absolutely. There are new souls being created all the time. From my understanding, there are very new souls that are walking around. And they usually have to learn some of the harshest lessons first. And a lot of times they go in and they experience it's usually very, I don't know, they experience a lot of new souls experience. They tend to have some of the most fun, most exorbitant amounts of fun, and they tend to experience a lot of the harshest lessons first. To my understanding. You got a new gift coming in tonight, Ryan. You're going to tell me about it tomorrow. That sounds wonderful. I'm excited. Narcissist, perhaps, but it's not really for me to say, I guess. Hey, Michelle, would you mind discussing the third eye? Would love to understand it better. Our third eye corresponds to our pineal gland. Our pineal gland, although the third eye is in the center of our forehead, our pineal gland actually sits like in the back of our head, like kind of the back of our skull, like underneath our brain almost, you know? And that's the seat of our intuition. It's all our psychic gifts. It also naturally produces DMT and melatonin, I believe. And supposedly, thousands of years ago, when we were talking about having much more touch with our psychic gifts, our pineal glands, it is said, were several times larger than they are today. But it is also said that there's a lot in our society that intentionally keeps our pineal glands operating at a low frequency and calcified, such as things like fluoride in our water and chemicals in our foods that are processed, but that's a whole nother kettle of fish. I'm just going to do a couple of Reiki symbols here to help better seal in this healing. Yeah, Sam, I don't trust any artificial dyes or food colorings. Any of that red Lake 40 BS, get it out of here. I don't like it. I don't trust it. I like dyes that are made with foods like beets and spirulina, you know. That is so cool, Suncumber. I am very happy to hear that you're gone vegan. Madison, I love beets. I love pickled beets. I'm obviously wouldn't have goat cheese, but I love beets any way you can make them. I love them so much. I go nuts for beets. Just a sweet little, tastes like dirt. It's sweet. It's delicious. You know. But yeah, I love you guys so much. You guys are wonderful. Yeah, processed foods, guys. And it's just a lack of understanding, I think, Sigma Daisy. It's because we live in a society that programs us from birth to think, feel, act a certain way. They teach us what to believe. They teach us what foods to eat. And because of our programming, we grow up believing that eating all these processed, microwaved, thoughtless foods are like good for us, and that's nutrition. And a lot of times, we love our pizza, we love our burgers, we love our fast food because we see it in TV, we see it in the media, it's pushed on us so much. So I don't blame anyone for being stuck in that program. But it is up to you that when you feel the call, because when you start waking up and when you start raising your vibration, your body will tell you in ways, hey, this food is not good for me. What you're putting in my body, what you're putting in yourself is not good. And your body will tell you. It's up to you to listen and to break the pattern, to change the habit, Oh, happy birthday to your mom in heaven, Ryan. Much love. And it is sad, but that is a function of our society, Jen, that the processed foods are cheaper and more readily available because they don't want us to be healthy at the end of the day. They don't want us to live longer. They don't want us to wake up. They don't want us to decalcify our pineal gland and raise our vibration. They want to keep us consuming their products. They want to keep us vibrating low. That's why they give us laundry products with chemicals in them that disrupt our endocrine system and also keep us vibrating in a lower vibration by disrupting our, natural bodily processes. It's because they don't want us to wake up to our divine nature. They don't want us to. They want to keep us dying young. They want to keep us unhealthy. They want us cut off from spirit, so that we never realize what we are. We never grow. Yeah, the laundry soap, all those fragrances, all those artificial fragrances in laundry soap, detergent, any kind of hand soap, air fresheners, any artificial fragrances that are made in a lab, guarantee they're not good for you. You want like plant and resin, like organic essential oils only in your fragrances. That's it. Dryer sheets, yeah, really bad. I used to love the smell of fresh laundry. Not anymore. Not when I realized what it's doing to me. We're going to seal this Reiki healing in now. Just listen to this bowl with me for a moment. And that's right, Sam. If they were out to cure people, if they actually wanted people to be healthy, right? They would outlaw McDonald's and Burger King. They would teach people, and stop like pushing alcohol on people. They would stop glamorizing cigarettes and drugs and sex and pornography. If they really wanted people to be healthy. But you know what? They feed people drugs and alcohol. They feed people processed foods. They feed people pornography. Anything that keeps people vibrating in a low state, cut off from source and spirit. But it's up to you guys, because they give everyone the choice. Yes, they program you. Yes, they shove it in your face. But ultimately, it's your choice whether or not you want to consume it. And this Reiki is sealed within you now. What a lovely conversation. I love talking about this stuff because it is so important to me. Healthy living. And it's just so important, especially because we're in these bodies for such a short amount of time in, the span of human history, right? Thousands of years. We're here for maybe 75, 80, 90 years if we're lucky. We got this one body to live in. It's really up to us to take care of it as best as we can. It's really up to us to educate ourselves, pay attention to ingredients and what we're consuming. I don't believe there's a hell. No, I don't believe in that concept. I believe that if we are really, really awful during a lifetime, that there is a type of spiritual re-education process. But I believe that everything is done with love for each individual soul's greatest and highest good, and there's no hell that exists purely to torture people because they've been bad. Everything that is done in the spirit world is to help you become better than you were before, and it's to help you overcome mistakes and repeated lessons learned in lifetimes. I'm going to get this rose quartz because I really want to show it to you guys. So stick around for just a minute. I'm going to go grab it, all right? Oh, stretch those legs. Hope I don't fall down the stairs here. Showed this to you guys before. Hi, Sammy. This is my favorite piece of rose quartz. Whoa, thank you, Kiara Rato, for this subscription. Much, much love. Thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah, it's like a rose quartz flame. This is my favorite. It's got such good energy, and it just draws in love wherever it is. Yeah, I love it. Yes. And really quick glimpse, and I wasn't going to show it off on stream, but I'm just going to show it off really quickly. This is the Lemurian quartz that I got one day, right here. And this is another one of my favorite pieces too. So there's that. Lemurian quartz. Lemurian quartz was said to have been used extensively in Old Lemuria, one of our ancient civilizations that predated Atlantis. And it was said that, the people of Lemuria were so psychically in tune with the earth and time and themselves that they foresaw their own destruction many, many years and generations even before it happened. So they were able to make all the necessary preparations, but were unfortunately unable to prevent their own civilization's destruction. So they implanted much knowledge, wisdom, and light codes into their Lemurian quartz crystals and scattered them and buried them around the earth for future generations to find and unlock the ancient knowledge and wisdom that lies within. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's about it for me tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with me and experiencing and sharing this wonderful Reiki healing. I love you guys so much. I will be on tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to fix those emotes for you guys. Definitely this time is going to be the one. But I love you all. Thank you. Thank you again. Definitely, Ryan, you got to tell me what you got, what gift you got. Thank you, everyone. I love you all. Have a wonderful night. Get some rest. Be gentle with yourselves after this energy healing, because you might experience a little energetic release. So drink a lot of water. Don't eat too heavy. Don't drink. Get lots of rest. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow night. Sweet dreams. Good night.